YouTube, what's happening is Saturday, December 28th, and we're going to talk about the NHL because they have an earlier game than the NBA does, so they get second priority. There is a game at 1 o'clock Eastern, so I want to get this video out for the NHL people. But we got to talk about yesterday, because if you followed the plays yesterday, I mean, come on, here's the sheets. This was the sheet for yesterday. This was all the plays from the video. I went 14 plays, and let me show you what happened. I've got to go to Twitter and show you this. That's what happened. Yeah, ignore the meme, but you can see this. 13-1. The only one we got wrong was Geeky only had one shot. We were one shot on goal from a 14-0 sweep. What? How is that a thing? That is ridiculous. Well, like anyways, if you want these plays typed out for you for every sport, and they come in these little graphs now, all you gotta do is go over to the HQ, sign up. Simple as that. I think you probably do it. It works out great. So enough of that. We have 11 games to try to make even more money today, because yesterday was such a beautiful day. So let's go ahead and jump into the first game right now. All right, so first game on the slate is going to be Montreal versus Florida. Let's look over at the odds. We see that it is Florida by 345. That's a big old spread. 6.5 is your total. Let's look over at the actual goalie situation. It looks like we got two confirmed. Somebody's making their season debut, and I don't care how good you are. We fade the first game of the season because we need to see how you do in real competition. I don't care if you're the minors. I don't care if you've been hurt all year. I don't care if you're the best goalie in history, but you're making your first game of the season. Real game action is not the same as practice. Don't care. You cannot replicate a real game scenario. So you're a 278. You're pretty good. So hence why Florida is 345. So it all makes sense. Let's look over at the numbers. We have in the last, now remember, these rankings are based on the last 10 games in hockey. So that's what we're doing here. You can see how they've been doing, what they've been up to. Florida is number 2 in shots, 24 in shot defense. That means we're going to see a lot of shots on goal from Florida. Offense is about mid. There's not many goals. 3.2, 2.9. That's what, a 6.1. The total 6.5. I don't like the over. I don't like the under, especially with this goalie, this new goalie. No chance. There's your power play and shorthands, and there's your penalty minutes there. If you want to care about those, we're going to go to the props now because we love the props. The props are good to us. So let's look at this game. What do we have? Let's see. This is Outlier. Link in the pinned comment. You click it, you sign up, you get the system for a week for free. It's awesome. And then you can pay for it afterwards. It's worth it though. So I swore by last 10, and then I kind of look at the last 5 next to it. That way we can see how they've done in 10 games and also recently 5 games. So like for this one, Lane Hutson's had a point in 9 out of 10 games, but he's also, of those 9 out of 10, he's 5 for 5, which we like to see in the last 5 games. So we shall be opening that. Now, I don't particularly like going for points against goalies with a 2.78, anything between 2.5 and 3. I don't like it. Anything below 2.5, I don't take. No shot. No, they're too good. They're too good. The odds are not in my favor. This is iffy. It depends. I need some like real success. Anything over 3, fair game. Let's go. Like I will be taking points for Florida against this dude. No problem. I feel good about it too. So, but looking at this list, it is all the 70s are nothing but Montreal. There's no Florida anywhere in this top. So I have to look at recent 5 and pick a couple. Like, really, there's no points for Florida. Come on. So okay, there's one. I found one. All right, so we have all of these points, and I'm not going to open these 60% because they're just not good enough. No, I have 100% here. I would take that instead. I have a Caulfield assist here I could take, or points. We'll open both of them. So first off, points or assists. Well, points are goals and assists, but if you just want assists, you just look at the goals too and see, okay, he doesn't score many goals. He is not a goal scorer. That's not his thing in the last 10 games. He is an assist man. So why would I take points for the higher odds when I can just take the better juice, which is plus 210? My God, that's a lot. So I'm 7 out of 10. I can get plus 210. That's crazy. Oh, who knew? Then Hudson points. Dude's been doing good. He's averaging 1.1 in the whole season. He's only I don't like that. Yeah, no, I really don't like that. I mean, yeah, it looks good recently. You see what he's done in the last 10, but whole season, only 56%. Ugh. Caulfield assist, that's plus 210. That's a gamble. It's literally, if you want to take that as a gamble, that's all it is. I don't know who I like on side and total. I don't like, there's no good Florida props. Clearly, nobody's done good recently, or else they'd be in the top 10, which is this is all Montreal. I don't, you know what? I'm just going to do the smart thing. We're just going to pass on this one. We know what we're doing here. we're going to take pass on this one. Let's move to the next game. Our game 2 is Philadelphia and Anaheim. Looking over at the odds, it looks like Philadelphia is 145 currently with a 6.5 on that total. Head over to the goalies. We have confirmed Samuel 328 versus expected. Lucas at 277. Lucas is statistically better by almost half a goal. Let's look over at the numbers, see what we got. We have, well, Anaheim's offense is not good. Philadelphia is 6th in the last 10 games at 3.5 goals a game, crushing it, but they are giving up 4.7. My God, that's a lot. Okay. You're terrible offensively. You're terrible defensively. You're just not good. Ugh. What are we doing here? I don't know what to do with this one. They're both 3-6-1. That's hilarious. They have the same record. That's in the last 10. That's crazy. Let's look over here. Let's put on the next game. Flyers and Nooks. Whack. Let's see anybody good. Of course, Olin's there. Olin's always there. Dude just doesn't want to leave. All right, Olin. Let's see. Mishkov. That's a first all year. Let's see what else we have. Your blocks. Blocks. Points. Hey, we'll look at blocks. Hey, if we can make us some coin, I am okay with looking at it. So, looking at this. Now, we know Philly, let's see, this is it. So, Philly is giving up 4.7 goals a game in the last 10, which is the worst in the league by far. Not even close. Look at this number real quick. They're giving up only fifth in giving up shots, though, 24.8. So, if we're taking shots, we got to be selective on our shots. We can't just be taking anything. Hence why we only take 1.5. They give up a lot. They're giving up 30 shots a game. Damn, that's a lot. Okay. I think we got enough information. Olin, let's see what you've been up to, buddy. 77%, 24-31. You do your job. You do your job very well. So I shall, until you give me a reason not to take you, I will always take you. Over 1.5 shots on goal. I shall keep taking him because I'm taking him most of these plays. Most of these I've taken. And yeah, he misses occasionally, but guess what? He does his job. He respects the coin. That's what matters most. Let's see. You're a new one for me. I have not really seen you this year because see, you've never been consistent enough, but you've been starting to be more consistent, so you pop up more. First timer, huh? Let's see. You're averaging 2.5. Yeah, we already, so Anaheim is giving up they're 27th in the league in the last 10, giving up 30.0 shots per game. That's pretty good for us. So if we want to take Philly, that might be the way to go. Whole season, 61%, which is 2.6 average. So he's averaging over 2 already. And it's 2.25. That could be a play. Let's see what else we got. York on blocks. I'm not feeling blocks. I'm just not feeling it blocks in a game with that many goals being allowed. Just not doing it. Points could be a play against Anaheim. That is Lucas 277. Not bad, not the best, but not bad. Head to head, how you done this year? You have not played this year. That doesn't help me much. 69%, nice on the whole season. You're 24-35. You're averaging 1.17. The last 10, you're averaging 1.1. You're doing good. I think I'm going to go with the shots here because Anaheim is 27th in allowing shots here recently. So, and he has some really good volume here too. So on the last 20, last 10, really good volume, still 80%. Yeah, we're going to take this play of Michkov over 1.5 shots on goal. We'll take that. Plus Zellweger. We'll take those two. And let's move on to the next game. All right, next up, we got Seattle and Vancouver. Let's look over at the actual, there they are. It is Vancouver 134, 5.5 is our total. Let's look at the goalies. Let's see, where are they? There they are. Both confirmed. Philip and Thatcher is 3.63 and 3.14. But the total's 5.5. First thing initially is over. Let's see if the numbers back that up. See, they're getting 2.6 goals a game in the last, they're giving up 3.4. That's nice. That is a 7, that's a 6 average for them. And they are at a 5.9 average, I'll give it them. And then we got 2 goalies over 3. Yeah, we're taking over 6, over 5.5. Yep, over 5.5 for sure. Let's see if we can add anything else with it. Anything else we want to look at here? No, Vancouver's the lean, but based on goalie and based on numbers, but I'm not taking that. I just don't, these are really high scoring. Oh, the goals against are not good for these two. All right, let's look at this. We'll open up. Yep, Kraken. Let's see, we got very little props and it's 2 blocks. I mean, we'll look at them. I'm not feeling blocks any right now. It's not a time I'm feeling blocks. See, if this is a hook, guess what? This is also a hook. So people online will like, oh, I got hooked. I'm like, yeah, but you got hooked 8 straight times too, if you think about it. And I don't like that. So no. Now, see, that's a little better, but then we have zeros in there, which really concern me. So no, I think the only thing I'm gonna do in this game, the smart thing is we're not gonna take Vancouver. We're not gonna take any props, because what props are we gonna take? Do you see a prop? I don't see a prop. So, and they have bad matchups too. So we're just gonna take the over 5.5, hope for a lot of goals, move to the next game. Game 4 is Edmonton and LA. Let's look over here. There they are. It is 130 for Edmonton, 5.5 total here as well. Let's see what the goalies say. And it looks like we got a confirmed. It's Stewart at 284, expected Darcy at 2.4. 2.4, you're in the beast range. Anything from 2 to 2.5 is a beast in my book. You're just really good. So anything over 2.5 like this is above average. So yeah, LA has the advantage in the goalie. Let's see. And my God, all the green. Look at so much green. 3-9 versus 3-3 in the last 10 games. These two teams are on fire. 8-2, 6-2-2. They're both defensively good too. 2.2 each. So, hell, what did we do in this one? They're like the same team. They both have really good goalies. Edmonton has a lean offensively, but LA has the lean goalie-wise, and nothing else is really making me, I don't know. Props, maybe? Props? We got some props? Ooh, the matchups are not good. Okay, well, Hyman has had a point in 8 of 10, including 5 in a row. So let's see. Leon, we'll open Leon assists. 1.5 points? Bro, what are we doing here? What are we even doing here? You're literally 7 out of 10, yes, but the plus numbers, come on. Let's see, you for points. You kind of fell off for a minute, but now you came back. We'll open you up, and 2.5 shots on goal. Who do you think you are? You were not him. You were not him. Points for you against Darcy, who's a 2.4. I automatically do not take points at any goalie that's less than 2.5 GAA. I just don't do it. So that's a no for me, but you can see it. See, that worries me. Yeah, you popped off recently, but what is this? What is this? So that's a no for me. I can't do it. Leon assists. Again, same story. Darcy, 2.4. I don't take points against goalies like that. That's my personal preference, and it's working out great, as you saw yesterday. So 2 in a row. If you have, I don't care if you're 7 to 10. If your last 2 are zeros, that's a pass for me, because you're starting a trend that I don't like to see. So goodbye. And lastly, Kevin. Let's see. Shots on goal. I show you because you want to see it, but I don't take 2.5 shots on goal. I have parameters, and I'm trying to stick in them, and it seems to be working. So we're going to keep following those. So no for that. So that gives me no props, no plays. This is a pass. Next up, we have Columbus and Boston. Let's look at the odds, which are right. Am I blind? Oh, they're down here. Okay. Boston's 210 with a 6.5 on that total. Looking over at that goalies, we have 2 expecteds, but 4.25 and a 3.05. Okay, 3.05 is average. Anything around 3, if you're hovering around there, you're basically average. 4.25 over 8-9 games is just absolute garbage. I'm sorry. I can understand 3.5 being below average. 4 is trash. 4.25 is, I don't even want to disrespect trash now. That's just not good. Like, dude, what are you doing? Are you just like you're like that meme where like the security guard just kind of stands there and pats you down barely and like, come on in, because that's what you're doing. That is ridiculous. All right. But Boston's only 210. Why? Let's look at some numbers. Well, Boston has 9th in goals versus, so it's 3-4 versus 3. So that is Columbus, not Boston. So Columbus has advantage on goals. Defensively, they're saying 3-3 versus 3-4. There's no difference there, but it doesn't matter with old Tarasov here with 4.25. My God. The answer here is over. What are we doing here? Yeah, we're going to take the over 6.5. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, 6.5. Yeah, you don't get, if you're giving up 4.25, which means you're giving up games way over 4.25 to get the average of 4.25. You see what I'm saying? And hey, 4.25 is almost 5, which means we're almost at 6.5. Done. And Swayman already gives up 3.05 himself. So right there, we're sitting at a 7.3 goals against average between the two. And we got the goals. The goals here are at 6.4, which is right at 6.5. It just, if everything does its average, just as average, we hit. So we have to get pretty good below average not to hit this. So I like this. Good stuff. Let's go to the props. I do like Boston too, but not at 210. It needs to be a little bit lower. Damn, there's a lot of props for this game. We got hundreds. Yep, hit this one yesterday. Thank you. Oh, Geeky, you're the one that caused me not to hit the sweep, 14-0 sweep. Now, if I hit 14-0 yesterday, you know how upset I'd be if I did put $1 on all of them? Now, I'd never do that, but I probably should every day. Just take everything from the sport and put a buck on it. But I just don't. It's just the effort. And sometimes I'm lazy. So there you go. Marchenko, yep, you were part of it yesterday. You joined the 13-1 party. Not shots on goal. We will look at Geeky again. Did I open Geeky up? I did. Yeah. Geeky's good. He's good. McAvoy, 1.5 shots on goal. Yep, you're welcome back. You're back in the 70% range, my friend. Let's see. Well, you're only 40% recently. Ugh, that ain't good. That ain't good at all. Dimitri's 100%. I like that. Let's see what else we got. I think that's it. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Martian's still on his streak, so we got to keep taking the streak. But you're right, he's 3, 6, 9. He's 11 now. So we will take the 11 in a row streak for old Brad here. So Marchand over 0.5 points because it's half a point versus a dude who has a 4.25 goals against. Yeah. What are we doing here? I will obviously take that. Geeky shots. Now you had a 1, and that 1 that hurts. It's okay though. Let's see. Marchenko against a 305 goals against is still good, especially due to 3 back-to-back. I will take this too, and I'll probably be all I take. Marchenko over 0.5 points. And you're like, you're not going to take geeky shots? I only take I've narrowed my list down to where I only take 3 plays a game now. I'm not taking 4 or 5. I could if I need to, but I'm not going to. Look at McAvoy. McAvoy's falling off hard. Look at that. That's terrible. I can't take that. And yeah, this is cool, but that just looks bad. I don't like that. So you could take geeky if you want. I'm going to give him a timeout. I'm going to take the over Marchand points and Marchenko points. We're going to take those 2 to get points with the over. A nice little value play there. We'll do those 3 and move on to the next game. All right, next up we got Washington and Toronto. Look over here and we see it is a pick 'em essentially, maybe slightly in Toronto. You can see it right there. 6.5 is our total. Looking over at the goalies, 2-4 for Logan, both expected, and 3 for Matt, but only 1 game. So really, can we trust that? I don't know. We can trust this. We know this dude's good. 2-4. I mean, 17 games don't lie. So looking over the numbers, Toronto has 3.5 goals a game in their last 10 for 6 in the league. 27 for Washington. Not the best, but Washington do have that defense. 2 goals allowed. That is crazy. They're 6-3-1, 6-4-0. You can see what they've done in the last 10 games. I don't really see a lean either way here. Washington has the better goalie, but their defense is good, but their offense has not been good either. So only getting 2.4 goals, that doesn't make me want to take a side. Not at all. To the props we go then. Let's see. Blocks. Let's see. U for points. I guess we could take points against Toronto. But that goalie, yeah, because he's 3.0, but he's only had 1 game. We don't know how good he really is. We have a couple hundreds down here. Tavares points against a 2-4. That's going to be a no for me. Automatically below 2.5, I don't take it. So Mitch Marner. And then I guess we could look at, you might want to look at blocks. But let's look at them. So let's open them up. Let's see points. Let's see whole season, 59%, last 10, 80%, last 5, 80%. So head to head, 2 games this year, had a point both of them. So not bad. Might be a play to take against Matt Murray with that 3.0 goals against. Let's see, Tavares. I'm not taking it. You can take it if you want to. I understand he's doing pretty good. I see that. He's 69% of the year. Yes. Head to head. I mean, he does have 2-1 against Logan or against Washington. I don't know if Logan was the actual goalie, but he is, you can see how he's done. I have rules. I don't break them. Anything under 2.4 or 2.5 goals against, I do not take points. So you're gone. Sorry. That's how I do it. Same with you. Same. Mitch assist. You can take that. I'm not. Pass. So you for blocks. I'm just not taking blocks. I don't know. I might take blocks off. I just don't like them anymore. They're just too sporadic, and I don't have any pure data to see it. See, I can see data on shots all day now. I have the shot data. I have the offensive data, the defensive data, the advantages. I have all that. I can't really find good block data that I can use with that I have. So I don't know. I might be taking blocks off. So let's see. Shots on goal for Washington. Now Washington. See, we do shots. We have this. They're 24th in shots. They're 25.9 in the last 10 games. On the season, they're 28. They're just below their average currently. But Toronto is giving up 30.1 shots, which tells me I might like this Washington play. So let's go back and look. Let's take a look at, now he had 0 last time, but he does have a lot of volume. I do like that. He's averaging 2.8. Whole season, he's only 50%. Barely. And this last 10, something's clicked on where he's shooting more. So I think I'm going to take, let's see what I said I was going to take. I'm going to take Pierre-Luc here for sure. Let's see, it was over 0.5 points. And then I'm going to take, we're basically fading this guy. If he's the goalie, we're fading the hell out of him. Now, if it changes to somebody else, then we might have to reevaluate our plays. But if that happens, let me know. So, but yeah, we're going to take points and we're going to take this guy to get 2 shots. So I like the volume. You came out of nowhere, so I'm a little concerned by that. But hey, whatever, we'll play it. So give me the shots on goal for you, and let's move on to the next game. All right, next we got some New York Rangers and Tampa Bay Lightning. Let's look over at the odds, and we have, I'm blind. I am blind. Where is it? There it is. Found it. Tampa, 162 favorite with a 5.5 total. 5.5, huh? Oh, I see why. We'll get there in a second. You can see Igor 291 is expected. Andre is expected as well. 2-4 beast above average. And this is what I saw. The first thing I saw was 1 versus 32. The hottest offense versus the coldest offense in the league. I mean, damn. So Tampa has an advantage, a 0.5 goal against advantage, and they have a damn 2.3 goal advantage in offense, and the defense is better. We're taking Tampa on the money line for sure. Tampa Bay money line. Yes, we got to take that. Statistically based. Of course, I root for them too because it's my team here in my city. But I mean, damn, can you really not argue these numbers? I can. Better, the biggest spread you could have of any team in the league. And then 2.2, that's a goal better. And they have the better expected goalie with the goals against. That's all 3 things you would need. I mean, come on. They're better in shots. They're better in shots defense. Like, oh my goodness, this might be a blowout. All right, props. Sorelli is only 80% now. What happened, Sorelli? You were so good. Now, I don't take points against dudes under 2.5. So, Andre, no points. I cannot take Ranger points. Not that I would anyways, but I'm not taking Panner and assists. I'm not taking points because I just can't. Hedman points I could look at. Let's see. I don't like these numbers, though. I don't like any of this. I might just be taking Tampa Bay money line and moving on. So, we'll still look at shots on goal for New York, though. 2.5 shots on goal. Who do you think you are? You were not him. And that's about it. So, Sorelli, 1.5. He's only hitting 2 barely. His volume has fallen down like a good bit. I'm a little concerned by the volume falling off. It's still 71% this year, but I'm a little concerned. It's yeah. A guy who's 80%, I'm concerned by. That's right. I know. Last 5 is only 6%. Head to head has not faced this year, so that's new, or this season. So you could take Sorelli. I'm gonna take Sorelli. So over 1.5 shots on goal. We'll do it. We'll rock with it. Who else we want to take? Philip. Do we take Philip? He's at 70%. Do we do it? Or Hedman points. Points against 2.9. That's okay. Could do that. Tampa's offense is absolutely on fire right now. Might be the play. Do we just go heavy Tampa and just fade the hell out of New York, who is 3-7 in the last 10? I think we could. Whole season, 59%. Hedman, whole season, 63. That is better. He had 3 zeros in a row. That is really concerning. The last 10, yeah. Oh, he's averaging 1. I think I'm going to leave that alone. I think I'm leaving this alone. I think we're just going to go Sorelli and Tampa money line. Leave the rest of it alone. Next game. All right, next up we got New Jersey and Carolina. Let's look over at the odds, see what we got popping here. Looks like we got Carolina 132 at home with a 5.5 total. Look at the goalies expected, both of them, 278, 252. Now, 252 is only over 2 games, so it's really hard to trust those numbers there. Now, 11 games, I can trust 278. Yeah, I believe you're good. You, we don't know yet, so don't know. Numbers, 17 and 22 in offense, 2.9, 2.7. Defense, amazing, 1.7, 2.6. So is this 6.5? It's 5.5. If it was 6.5, I'd be taking the under. I'm still leaning the under. 1.7, 2.6. That comes out to what? 4.3? That's crazy. And that's still under 5.5. But I'm not that crazy, am I? Under 5.5? That'd be wild. Let's go to props. See if we have anything here. Bradford points. I guess we could look at Bradford points. Brad assists, same thing. Hughes points, not bad. 2.5 shots on goal for you two was a no for me. Can't do that. And then that's it. That's our options. So that's all of our options. So we're taking Brad or Hughes points. You can see both of them there. You can see what they're up to. And it's going against a dude who may be good. Maybe. I don't know if he is or not. That's the thing. He's right at 2.5. He's right at my cutoff. So I'm a little concerned. I don't know who I would take in this to win. The offenses aren't really performing. It's the defenses that are performing so well. 1.7 goals and 2.6 is amazing. I think the smart thing is a pass. The first thing I'm thinking is pass. Do we look at the point how tight pass up? Well, let's see. Do we like any of these? Because both of these are going to go against Dustin, who is a 2.52. If he is a 2.52, he could be a 4. He could be a 2.3. We don't know. The smart thing is to play what we know. Play to our strengths. Our strengths are to leave this hell alone and go on to the next game. Pass. Move on. All right, moving on. Ottawa and Winnipeg. Let's see what the odds are. There they are. 156 for Winnipeg at home with a 5.5 total. Makes sense. See, two expecteds, Levi and Connor. Obviously, Connor's at 207. He is getting so close to 1 range. I think he's going to get there soon, too. He is just a beast. 371, but again, how is it really? Because you only been in 2 games, so I don't really know how good you are. 85% is not good, though. 93 is good. So, all right, numbers. And on top of it, they have the offense. 3.8 versus 3, 2 point. Damn. Ottawa got that defense. Both of them got that defense. I lean Winnipeg for sure, just because the goalie differential and the fact Ottawa's it's still 3.0. It's still good. It ain't 3.8 good. So shots are about the same. There's nothing really standing out here. I lean Winnipeg. I don't know if I want to take Winnipeg though. Let's pop over here to this. Yeah, Jake Sanderson shots on goal. He's one of my staples. Perfetti, one of my staples. You see why though? 100%. That's why. Let's see now. Points against the dude is 371. Yes. Points. I got a better one there. Shots. Yes. I guess we'll have Morrissey too. And then Pinto shots. No points against Connor. Shocking. It would have been a no anyways. So, all right. Jake Sanderson. Yeah, dude does work. He does his job. He comes to work. He clocks in. He does his work like we want him to. He gets in there. He gets us 2 shots. He gets out. Love that. Let's see. Perfetti does the same thing. Shows up, goes to work. Not as much. He a little late sometimes, but he's been good recently. So that could be a play. We only need 2 shots on goal. How hard is that to get? That's kind of, I mean, it looks good, but it looks bad at the same time, doesn't it? That doesn't look a little off. 58%. Let's see. Shots on goal. Same thing. Same story. Not good. I don't like that either of those. No, let's look at Morrissey points, see if you're a little different. Morrissey 61%, and it's an EV play. We can get some better odds on it. 138, pretty good, but averaging 0.92, last 10 averaging right at 1. Bus, no. I think I'm going to take both of these for sure. And do I want to take Pinto? Maybe. 58, he's averaging 1.73. Last 10, he's averaging 2.1. Last 5, he's averaging 2.2, but he had 2 misses. I think what I'm going to do here, we're going to take Winnipeg on the money line. We're going to take Perfetti. Oh, perfect Perfetti. Perfetti over 1.5 shots on goal. And then we're going to take Sanderson over 1.5 shots on goal. Make sure it is 1.5. Yes, Sanderson 1.5. We'll take both of my usuals here. Yeah, don't go too crazy. Do what we know. We know they're both pretty good recently, so we'll take those 2. But we're also going to take Winnipeg to get that money line because it's such a vast difference in goalies. We'll do that, and let's move on to the next game. All right, next up we got Pittsburgh and the New York Islanders, and we look over here. There they are. It is New York 142 favorite on the money line with a 6.5 total. Look at the goalies, and we see Jari versus Sorkin. Sorkin's confirmed 295. Jari, what the hell, bro? You're 347 now. You just every time I see your number keeps going up. Are you that bad for real? I mean, it's been 15 games. You're just that bad. So we have a clear advantage for New York in the goal. Let's see on the numbers. Okay, Pittsburgh's at 4 goals a game in the last 10 games. So they've been cooking offensively. Number 2, defensively, they're giving up 3.3. So overall, they're hitting the over in every game statistically. Even here, they're giving up 3.8, but they're only getting 2.7. So I think the play, especially with a 3.7 and a 2.95, I think the move here is the over. It's 6.5. I think that's what we're going to do. There's just too much offense to not notice here. So we're going to take the over 6.5. Oh, if I could type. Over 6.5. I would lean Pittsburgh as well for the offense, but then New York has the goalie, but we'll just take the over. Yeah, let's do the over. Props. Oh, so many to pick from. I mean, they're not bad. I mean, both of them have a point. A point against Jari is it looks amazing, doesn't it? A point against Sorkin, he's 295 in 25 games so far. That's not good. I mean, well, it's average. It's not, yeah, it's not good. It's average. So that's what you expect out of it. Head to head, have you faced him this year? No. You are very, what the hell? It's like you score one game, take the day off. Score a day, take a day off. I don't like that from you. That's just, I need consistency. You're not consistent. Dobson, are you consistent for us? You're over. Yeah, no, I don't like that. What is this? What is this? A 1 for 3 shit. I don't like that. Go away. We're just going to take the over in this one. Nothing else, just the over. Next. All right, last game, Calgary and San Jose. And you can see here, it is, who was that? Calgary 165 with a 5.5 total. Look over, goalies, both expected, Daniel and, yeah, that guy. 307, 275. Only been in 4 games, so we're getting kind of close. He looks like he might be pretty good. 275 for 4 games ain't bad. 307 is average based on what, 17 games? Here's average. Nothing wrong there. Let's pop to the numbers. Again, not good. Both defenses, bottom 5. Both of them, 4-2 and 3-8 allowed. That ain't good. I know the goalies are there, but that ain't good. It's more than just a goalie. It's a team game. Defense has to help out, and they're not helping out much, and then they're not even scoring much. 2.4, 3.1. That's just overall trash. We have 2 average goalies. We have trash defense. We have trash offense. Props, maybe? We have a lot of props. Holy shit, there's a lot of props. Points are on the table. Shot Rasmus. So, yeah, no. Celebrini's always on the table. Dude always does good. Let's see. Who do we want to take? Let's look at Celebrini points and assists. We got to look at Connor for some points. He's always a good one. We'll look at you for points because you've done great, 90% recently. You're 80 and 80. You'll get opened up. We'll look at shots on goal for sure. 60, we'll leave it off. And it's assists. I'm not the biggest fan of assists, but hey, whatever. 2.5 shots on goal. Who do you think you are? No, sorry. So we have 6 potential props we can look at. So let's see what we got. Celebrini got that point for us. Yes, was it yesterday? Yeah, you were on the list yesterday, I do believe. Yeah, of course. For the whole season, 62%. Not the best numbers, but hey, we have nothing so far. So points against the 275 or points against a 307. I think both are okay, so we'll leave them both there. Now, your points are probably way better. It's 53%, but last 10, you're 90%, and you're averaging 1.3. Yeah, you just took over for Zari. Sorry, you're the winner now. I want to get 1 from each team if possible. You're 0.9, whole season, 56%. No real volume, though. It's just all 1, so I'm going to take you off. I'm not really feeling that much. I feel this more. At least there's volume of 2s in there. I'm okay with that. Rasmus Anderson, shots on goal 1.5. He's averaging 2.5 in the last 10. For the whole season, he's only averaging 1.97, which is still more than 1.5, which is what you want. Last 20, 1.95, 2.5, 2. Not bad. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this is a third play behind these 2 points. And then lastly, we have you shots on goal 5, bro. 1.76 in the season, last 10, 2.3. 195. Hold up. Who do I like more? That versus that. Both 80%. Both missed 1. Both got hooked on 1. You're 2.5. You're 2.3. Do I almost take do I take his points or his shots now? Because it's the same dude here. Which one do we like more? Okay, so this is going against a 275 goalie in Askarov. So for San Jose, I think I take the points off, surprisingly. I think I'd rather take the shots. Yeah, I think I take the shots. Okay, so we're going to take Celebrini, get a point against 307 Daniel here. We're going to take Jonathan here to get 2 shots on goal against his 275, because 275 is a little lower than I like. And then we'll take Rasmus also to get 1.5. So we're going to leave points alone against San Jose, but we're going to take 2 dudes to get shots on goal against them because San Jose is giving up the most shots on goal currently at 34.3. That's what we like to see. Good stuff. Yeah, so the numbers make sense. The props make sense. So let me put these on a list before I forget, because I will forget sometimes. I get spacey. So Celebrini over 0.5 points. And sometimes while I'm typing it out, I was like, wait a minute. So Celebrini's good. Go away. Next, we're going to add Urdu over 1.5 shots on goal. If I type this out, my God. New keyboard. I'm struggling with this new keyboard. Other one shot, this button started breaking off randomly. It was old. It was like 5 years old. Over 1.5 shots on goal. Okay, so Anderson, Yeah, we got them all. Good. We got those 3 props. Cool. So that's all the plays. Let's pop over here to the actual schedule now. So that was today. A lot of games. Great slate. I feel good about the plays. I felt great yesterday too. And look what happened. Or not yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Love it. Now, tomorrow is Sunday. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 games. I will be back, obviously. There will be a video. Monday, there's only 3. Huh, okay. But either way, I appreciate being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Go to the website you just saw if you want the plays typed out and sent to you. That way, help makes it easier. So we will see you tomorrow for some more Sunday NHL. Peace.